Julian. So I am a PhD student in the School of Construction Management and at Purdue University. So today I'm going to present my IISG project on recycling bottle sediments from Great Lakes in sustainable construction material. Okay. At the first slide, I will say, as one of the most energy and carbon-intensive industry, the cement and the concrete industry is responsible for a significant amount of the CO2 emission, which is accounted for 8% of global carbon emission. So the cement and concrete industry are essential in civil and infrastructure application, but causing serious environmental issues during the material production. So therefore, it's important to seek a sustainable strategy for industry. And the ingredients of the concrete include water, air, aggregates, and a mixture and cement. And so one of our goals is to recycle existing material into the concrete, and we would like to know if bottle sediments can be used as an ingredient or additive of the concrete material. So in addition, we would like to enhance the sustainability of the construction materials and by reducing the usage of the Poland cement and the carbon footprint without sacrificing the material performance. And the bottle sediment may have the potential to improve construction materials performance as additive and contribute to the carbon footprint reductions. And so far, we are in the middle way of this project. Here are some preliminary experimental test results I would like to share. So as I mentioned before, the bottle sediment may have the potential to be used as an ingredient or additive. So we would like to see how additive change the flow characteristics and when water is mixed with the cement. So I use rheometers to test the shear stress and shear strain relationship with three different types of the cement base. So on the other hand, after mixing with water, cement will have a chemical heat release reaction. So the amount of the heat flow can be influenced by the additive. As the picture shows, it's an isothermal calorimeter to record the heat flow. And from preliminary data sets, it confirms the additive, different additives and different compounds do affect the seating time and heat flow and rheological properties. So we wish to use this preliminary data and to compare with the cement with bottle sediment additives. And so this is an addition to the experiment test. We also conduct a rheological property using fundamental knowledge of the fluid mechanics. And we wanted to, here's a fundamental, there's a mathematical model with 4 governing equations. So one is conservation of the mass, conservation of the linear momentum, conservation of the angular momentum, the convection of the diffusion equation. And so we developed the constitution relation by considering the effect of the particle concentration, particle behalf, and the shear rate, and substituting viscous stress and diffusion particle flux into the governing equation. So in the next here, there's 2 figures on the right hand. So it shows the effect of different additive on the rheological behalf of the fresh cement from the modeling. And so far, we have some preliminary result on rheological model and the physical experiment. And for the next step, we will focus on, here is artificial intelligence optimizations. So on preliminary data. So we will optimize the mix design for bottle sediments and the bottle sediments concrete and provide the trade-off solution to maximize the strain and minimize the carbon footprint and the cost. And in addition, we will enrich our computational and experimental data set with more comprehensive model and more experimental tests. In the end, I would like to acknowledge the support from Illinois Indian Sea Grant, especially thanks here Ms. Carolyn, Mr. Hopes, and Mr. Angie for their helps with connection and coordination. And also, we would like to acknowledge Dr. Robin Matthew and Dr. Andrew Philippines from the Illinois State Geological Survey for their generosity on the bottle sediment sand samples. Okay, so that's my presentation today, and thanks for everyone. Thanks.